Buhari Attorney General Malami's ministry to spend 4.4 billion on the prosecution of Boko Haram suspects and others in 2022. Welcome to the news, and do stick around to the end. The Nigerian government has allocated 308,647 naira 164 naira for the prosecution of Boko Haram suspects. Offenders of government recovered access and improving access recovery and monitoring process, prison inmates, maritime and offshore offences. This was contained in the 2022 appropriation budget for the Ministry of Justice, obtained by Sahara reporters. In the budget, which was analysed by Sahara reporters, it was further realised that 2,004,014,608 naira would be used by the ministry for consulting and professional services. The budget further stated that the sum of 2,514,608 naira would be used for legal services. Sahara reporters had in April reported how over 400 persons were arrested by security agencies during the nationwide crackdown on the suspected Boko Haram financiers and collaborators. They were reportedly arrested in an operation being coordinated by the Defense Intelligence Agency, DIA, and in the collaboration with the Department of State Services, DSS, Nigerian Financial Intelligence Unit, NFIU, and the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN. The operation was said to have been approved by President Muhammadu Buhari in 2020. However, Sahara reporters had reported how about 300 of the suspects have been released on the order of Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Salami's son, after collecting bribes from them. This Malami is the best criminal in this Buhari's government. Only Jesus Christ can save the corrupt criminals and sinners in the world of Nigeria, not just Islam. Majority of the high and mighty in there are heavily corrupt criminals and murderers. Another formula of looting. How can a corrupt government fight corruption? I wish someone amongst them is in Aso Rock answers this vital question. This money for this particular kind of issue. It is rather too much. The sum is too much. What exactly is going to be? How they should break it down more. The electorate demands to know how these funds are going to be used. Just for legal fee, how many billions of naira for legal fees? And this particular person is collecting salaries on a monthly basis, very fat salaries. The figures are too ambiguous. And these are funds. These are from borrowed funds. Borrowed funds Nigeria has borrowed, and I don't understand. It is rather too ambiguous. This shows every Nigerian that this government are not serious with us, because if they are serious, they will never pay money to those who committed the atrocity against Nigerians without any reason. Why not now? Nigerians are watching you, President Buhari. What is our government legal officers doing? What are they being paid for? This government is just too unserious about their ways of doing things. Not enough, and yet Buhari will release only a fraction of the amount. So it has been since 2015. We thought he has come with a solution to Nigeria's problem, not knowing that he is Nigerian problem. Criminals, 4.4 billion. For what? It is still a proposal. National Assembly should drastically slice to 500 million. Even at 500 million naira, it is still too ambiguous. It is a huge sum. Prosecution of suspects is costly. Do you know some senior lawyers get 300 million each on a case? Have you ever done background check before calling AGF a criminal? How many have asked questions about how much your governor spent on prosecution of criminals? We need to be careful how we condemn people that do not look like us. Everything happening in South, it is well planned. High people from North are behind it. The same way they hijack NSAS. That is exactly what is happening in the South is today. And after spending such a huge amount, they would then be released and termed repentant. What a government. Looting king. Tell me how such amount of money is going to be used to try Boko Haram. This is where the looting madness begins. The proposed persecution of Boko Haram terrorist suspects and other conducts for siphoning our national treasury by the Justice Minister, Malami, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. If such huge amounts will be used to prosecute Boko Haram suspects, how much then would be used to prosecute confirmed Boko Haram members? This is a big question that the AGF should answer. If such amount, such huge sum is going to be used just for the suspect, then what? How much will be used for the main members? They borrow billions of dollars from all over the world only to come back and share it among themselves. No, this sum is really, really huge. It is really huge. Too huge. They want to refund all cash frozen by law, enforcement agencies, and empower the suspects who are their colleagues and partners in terrorism. This money, 4.4 billion, is for Malami to enjoy himself. Boko Haram and bandits are APC babies with the backup of the British government, and anyone thinks that the war will be over is fooling himself. There has to be another way. I think the AGF stays on that particular seat to present. He should present another cost effective means for this particular issue. This amount is very, very huge. Very huge. And now, if they're all going to be tried, and if another set of people are caught and being tried, is this how it is going to go down? I've suggested that a law be signed into bill once these people are caught. Something should be done. You should be doing this kind of. We are so much in need of the funds now for more other pressing matters like security, like arm and ammunition purchase, and this kind of funds have been diverted into this kind of places, and you keep asking yourself, the insecurity is not yet over, and you're spending 4.4 billion naira on prosecution of the suspects. Then how much more will you spend for the insecurity itself to be over? It is really, really saddening, and it raises a lot of dust. The AGF should look for another cost-effective measure for this, please. The electorates are this is the national treasury, and this money is just too ambiguous. On this note, we have come to the end.